Grand Hustle coming today.
Follow the world about to be no doubt about it, R&B.
It's a movie. It's a lituation. Grand Hustle Gang coming to town to take over.
Yo, Hustle Gang coming today.
Grand Hustle coming today, baby. Hustle Gang, Grand Hustle. About to pull up my boo Tokyo Jetz. I see you soon.
We gon' roll through the motherfucking country. We gon' roll into Orlando. You know how we gotta roll, right?
Done playing, yeah, I'm back round, and I don't need a bitch.
What's up? It's Off the Beat, DJ MK, bringing in Leaves here with Tokyo Jetz.
What's up?
What's up, boo? So real quick, so I want to say, I first got hip to you South by Southwest. You pretty much just took over the whole situation, just killed
Shut it down.
Definitely that's when I got hip to you, but you are from Florida, you're from Jacksonville.
Of course.
And now you just recently said that you moved to Atlanta.
Yeah, I just moved to Atlanta.
Okay, cool. So how much has your day-to-day life changed moving from Jacksonville to Atlanta?
I don't know how to get around Atlanta at all.
Marta.
No, like I use my GPS to go everywhere. Whereas in Jacksonville I'm just cruising.
Like I know these roads.
Right. But I haven't actually had time to be in Atlanta and experience Atlanta yet. Whereas I know Jacksonville, like I lived there all my life. So give me like another month and maybe I have a little bit more experience.
So just in general, from just leaving Jacksonville, like period. Because I mean, I've seen your tour roster. You've been on the road since basically South by Southwest, right?
Definitely.
Okay.
So before leaving Jacksonville, I was still doing my own thing. Like I booked my own shows outside of the Grand Hustle tour. But as of right now, like I haven't done a day without doing the show. I probably, from the time the tour started, I probably had like 2 off days and that was just to get my hair done. But it's been like non-stop work. So I'm like real appreciative of the situation because I always tell myself I could be waking up to go like clock into a job that I hate.
Right.
So I'm doing something that I love, so I'm appreciative of the whole situation.
You're like, I'll take the 24/7 over the 9 to 5.
Yes.
All day. Now, you were a poet first, and then you translated that into freestyle. Listen, we do our research over at Word Crash. And you know what? I'm a poet at heart. I just never utilized it. I was never comfortable enough to like get on stage or like express it or share it with everybody. But I share it amongst friends and things like that because sometimes when you're writing poetry, it's like a lot of personal things that sometimes you're not willing to share right away with everybody.
Definitely.
So did you always know that you were going to translate that to music or?
No, I just always wanted to be a writer. Like I wanted to be a journalist when I was in high school.
That's what I wanted to do. And I'm kind of doing it.
On all the yearbook committees, I did like all the newspapers at my school, but I always wanted to be a journalist. And the person that's my manager now, Josh, he knew I could write poetry, and he was like, I think we should try to put it on the beat. And I was just doing it because I could at first, but now I actually enjoy doing it. It's fun now.
I like that.
Like to play off of that, so it's like when I've listened to your freestyles, like the way that you write, like you write tough, but it's like you still come from like a feminine side of it.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of like incorporating like your poetry into like your like future music or like performances and stuff? So like you perform tough. So I'm like, I wonder like if she has this like soft side where she would spit poetry just to say that that's something incorporated in her music.
Yeah, I feel like everything that I do has to like come at a certain time though. Like I want to create a fan base and I want people to respect me for, one thing at a time, and then I want to succeed at that, and then I want to be able to come in and do something else. I don't want to just throw a million things at you.
So it's like one goal at a time instead of trying to get 5 different goals.
Look at me and be like, what is she doing at this point? Like I don't want you to feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Just because I'm trying to throw so many things at you.
You're like, I'm trying to try this even though I haven't like all the way mastered what I'm doing right now. I feel you. I like that. I'm very similar to that.
Now, you're very active on social media, and one of the things that I like about your Twitter page, because I'm not really good at Twitter, but what I like about your Twitter page is that you run stories, but I will sit there and read them all. I'll read everything. I'm like, dang, and then you put in these GIFs with it that translate right to what you're saying in each post.
I had a horrible childhood.
Listen, but I can relate to certain ways you say things. I'll be like, oh, my mom used to say that to me, or so-and-so used to say that. So, like, it's definitely relatable to your audience or people that are following you by doing that. So I guess my question is, you started to DM T.I. and DM some of your freestyles and things like that. And then he finally actually like responded and brought you into the fold. What was it that you thought he seen in you that he wanted to bring you in?
I think it was more so like the influence that I have on the people that I perform in front of. Like, before I got in the Grand Hustle situation, and even now, if I was to walk into a room full of kids, they all know me, they all scream, they all go crazy. And when I first started going on the road, I have a cameraman. I made him record everything, like every show, every pep rally we ever did, and I started to put it on the internet. And I started to get attention from Tip. I got attention from Ross. I got attention from Jermaine Dupri. Like, all these people that you know and respect in the industry. And out of all these people, this is one person I was like, he gotta give me something. We gotta work.
This gonna work out.
I wasn't expecting to get signed in the situation. I just wanted to be mentor. I wanted him to help me. And it turned into more than what I was expecting. Because at the time, I didn't really want to do music, but I was like, maybe I should, because I was getting so much attention from it. But I feel like it was just my influence that I have on so many people. And I feel like vibes attract also. And I know I'm a dope person. So I knew if I ever got the chance to be in the same room as him, it was going to be like greatness.
Right.
And it just exploded from there.
What has been some, like, advice, or, because I mean, like, T.I. is like, I mean, he's up there, he's a legend. Like, what's something that he has, like, said to you, giving you advice that you've, like, really, that hit you and that you've used to?
Basically to always be myself.
Grow, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like with females in the music industry, people expect certain stuff from you. And I feel like I'm the opposite of what you expect. I feel like you expect, no offense to anybody else, I feel like you expect the Trinas, and I love Trina's music, but that's not me. I'm not comfortable speaking like that.
You're from Florida, and people are gonna connect you to
right.
Florida rapper other than Trina. Yeah.
So people compare me to Trina, and people expect me to, rap raunchy like that, and I don't, because I'm just not comfortable like that. But I will definitely rap Trina's verse on Snapchat. I'm just not gonna do it. But he basically made me feel comfortable to be myself and to speak on what I feel comfortable speaking on, because it's my story, and anything else wouldn't have been right.
Now, like I said, like, knowing that you have, like, a poetry background, like, it translates in your music for sure. Because, like I said, like you are a girl, but, like, you don't rap like a girl. And I think that's dope as shit. And I think it's cool. It's like, see her walking the building today with 57 dudes. I was like,
boss up.
I'm the only girl.
Respect that so much. So we're saying, like, with your videos, like, you started out doing, like, the freestyle videos in the car.
Right.
So, and then there was a minute where you took a little bit of a hiatus.
Definitely.
So what was the reason for the hiatus?
I didn't like doing music. I was doing it because everybody told me I was good at it. And I feel like when stuff happens, it's meant to happen. I was like working a regular job. I was living a regular life. I posted the DM Freestyle. After I took the hiatus, I posted the DM Freestyle and it went viral. But that was a joke. Like, it was a true story. Like, you
legit did that for, like, fun?
Yeah, it was a joke. I did it to make fun of somebody, but it turned into greater things, so thank her. But it was like it was a situation I was in. I was talking to a dude, and he had a girlfriend, and I didn't know. He told me he didn't have a girlfriend, and she, like, wrote me on
But she was down in your DM. No, look, I know it.
She wrote me on Instagram, so I'm like, you need to address it. Right. But it was a joke, and it turned into greatness. But I took a break because I felt like that wasn't for me. Like, I was working a technical support job. I wanted to do technical support. It sounds so weird right now.
She's like, I'm trying to get this guaranteed check. This
right.
Yeah. But
that 9 to 5. Everybody goes through it.
It was meant to happen the way that it happened. And if it didn't happen that way, I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in right now.
So was there one, like, pinnacle moment where you're like, I'm ready to really do this?
I feel like after I dropped DM and it went viral, that was like God telling me this was keep going, right. And after I did that, I continued to drop the freestyles. I got booked for a show right after DM went viral, and then when Tip reached out to me, he needed me to come to Atlanta, but I had missed so many days of work from the shows that I was getting booked for that if I went to Atlanta, I had to quit my job. So it was like, I go and see if this is going to go through for me, and I have no guarantee anything at this point, or I stay here with my job, and I missed this opportunity, and I chose to go.
Look at you now.
Boom.
Today in Orlando on the Grand Hustle Tour.
Yeah.
That's something that's hard for a lot of people to do, is to make that decision, to take that leap of faith or that jump of not knowing, and it's really just like jump with no fear, like take risks, like got to, right?
I was like, I could probably finesse my car insurance.
Because I know.
I was like, I could finesse my rent, maybe. I was like, but I didn't know what I was gonna do, but it worked out for the better.
You stated in an interview that you had a hard life growing up. If there was one thing that you could tell your past self, what would it be?
it get better. It definitely gets better.
I love that.
I love that too.
One more quick story. So, like I said, you've been on tour with these whole handful of boys that are out in the hallway just causing all the commotion, but it's cool. It's fine.
We'll deal with it this time.
Since, like I said, this has been your first major tour, right?
Yeah.
What has been maybe, like I said, being the only female, what has been your challenges being on the road with all these fools?
I snap easily. Like, it's so bad. I'm trying to stop it. Like, I have to have conversations with
I just feel
myself.
like they would smell. Like, I just feel like boys smell in general. So
Right, or messy.
Nah, they like, everybody tries to prevent each other from doing something before I say something.
Okay. Well,
So they like, oh, fix this because Toke coming. Don't do this because Toke coming. And then like if they have girls on the bus, they like, oh, they gotta be quiet because Toke about to go to sleep. It's so funny. They like all try to prevent me from going off. But when I go
So
off,
you're like the mother figure on the security slash.
I'm the security.
I just picture like
I'm
on
like
that
the
episode of Bad Girls Club when she was like, I ain't gonna sleep because of y'all.
That's me.
Y'all ain't gonna sleep because of me.
No, that's me for real. Like, I'm petty. It's so bad. Oh, it's so bad.
I love that. I can picture it happening. So what is your plans after the Grand Hustle Tour wraps up? I know you're here tonight.
Yeah.
Jacksonville, when tomorrow?
Sunday.
St.
Pete
tomorrow. Okay.
After the tour, I plan to do my own run through the South. These are the places that I've, already been getting booked in to basically expand on what we already have. And then I have a project dropping titled Viral also, which should be coming in August. And then, of course, we have...
Good month.
Yeah,
Good month.
yeah, basically because of my start.
Right.
And then, of course, we also have the Grand Hustle Project, which I'm on as well.
Naturally.
Of course. But it's a lot of dope stuff coming soon. A lot of visuals coming with the project. Features with the whole Hustle Gang. I got music with Tip, Shirt the Truth, Young Boot, Dope Boy Raw, London J, Transley. So it's a lot of dope stuff.
Dope things on the way. Alright, that's what's up. We're gonna wrap it up. Off the beat, DJ MK, Brittany Elise, Tokyo Jetz. Make sure y'all pull up, Venue 578, follow my boo. She's dope. Peace. Oh yeah, actually, hold up real quick. How can people
Coming back.
Social media?
Come on back.
Come on back.
You don't already follow us.
Yeah, if you don't follow me, on Instagram it's Tokyo Jetz, TOKYOJETZ. My Twitter is Real Tokyo Jetz. That's where you're gonna get the real me, the stories, all that. Real Tokyo Jetz. My Snapchat is Tokyo Jetz, TOKYOJETZ. Facebook is the same.
Still don't know why pistols on me. As I'm praying to the Lord, I don't wanna leave. Do what they wanted and they both ran off. Nose ass neighbors ain't attempt to come out. And I'm crying cause it's so fucked up. But compared to my life shit, they ain't took much in.